How about you? Well, I'm here today. I got a Dell Inspiron 15. I don't want to go too far into detail of the aspects of this computer, but this computer had all kinds of pop-ups. It had installed programs that didn't really need to be on there. I guess the owner had kids who got on the computer, which normally happens to owners that have kids that get on their computers. And well, it had a lot of pop-ups every time they got ready to get on the web, as well as when they logged on to the computer. So when they logged onto the computer, all this stuff started popping up. You had to close it out, close it out, close it out. I know a lot of people probably ran into this plenty of times. I know I have. I got two step boys, and they they don't get on my computer. Mm-mm, I don't pay that. Anyway, um, Don, let's see. I know you probably can't see it, but this computer also had a issue of the keyboard would not work on the computer. So I have my external keyboard and my external mouse. I have those hooked up to the keyboard so I can get things to typing. So what I have done so far is I've backed up the important things that I found on the computer, documents, videos, pictures, whatnot, so forth, downloads and things like that. I backed up these items, got them on a USB. I got a Microsoft program on the USB, Microsoft 16 Office Plus, um, and I found that they had um, a Audacity program. So I went and downloaded the Audacity program and got an Audacity program to install back onto the computer. I want to make sure that I put as much on the computer that I took that I found on the computer. I want to make sure that I put most of those programs back on because I know 9 times 10 my clients will need those programs. I do um, install the Microsoft Office onto all computers that I repair because well, you never know who needs to type something or make make a PowerPoint or anything. You know, Office should be essential to these computers. Shouldn't have to go and download. I know they give you 60-day trials, 90-day trials, or whatnot, but that's nah. That's just from me to my clients. So anyway, I got right here to the screen. I know you might not be able to see it, but I'm here. I'm now to the wireless screen, so what I'm about to do is I'm about to go in and register their computer. I have their information here. So everything that was on their computer, the way that they had the computer set prior to them bringing it to me, passwords and all, I'm going to put all that back on. So once they receive their computer, it's going to be like, the same way that they would get on their computer versus not having the pop-ups and things like that. So I already performed the system out of the box recovery versus now about to finish trying to set this up. So this is the before video, and it might get uploaded first or after, but if you're watching, just look for the before and after video to see what the results were. And I'm thinking that the computer may not be able to find the hardware or the drivers for this PC. However, if so, my next recommendation would be just to get an external keyboard and mouse as I have here. Big Lots, Walmart, Target. Those are good places to get a wireless keyboard and mouse. I got mine from Big Lots, so I think I paid less than $15, $20. So $15, $20 investment in a wireless mouse and keyboard might be the best thing that you could do. So that's so far my recommendation. If all else fails, but I'm gonna go into the control. No. The device manager. Go into the device manager and see if I can see anything in the hardware where drivers may need to be installed. If I need to report that, hey, this computer's not picking up the hardware, and it says that there are no alerts. So see if they can do anything extra about it before I suggest or recommend to them to purchase a wireless mouse and keyboard. But anyway, wanted to make this video prior to me doing anything further. I'm out of work right now because I got a back injury. I got a back spasm, and I really hate it. I do. Because I have to use my vacation time. I don't have much more left, so pray for me. I think that's all that I'm gonna cover right now. So I'm gonna end this video here, and I will see you guys back on the results of this. Hello everybody, I know it's a little dim, and I have a little bit of light here, but I am working on a Dell Inspiron 15. This is a pickup from one of the other videos that I was talking on a repair where the keyboard stopped working and they had pop-ups. Well, what I'm doing here is I've taken loose all the screws on the bottom of the unit, and what I'm going to do here is I'm going to lift the interface off of the panel. So as I lift the interface off the panel, what I'm going to do is I'm going to reseat the keyboard in hopes that the keyboard will become usable again. Right now the capital light is on, or the capital lights come on. However, there is no typing activity. So we're going to look into this and see how this is going to play itself out. See how this will come into play as being repairing our issue. Nonetheless, there are many screws here that are in this thing, and I myself don't like to go into a computer unless I really have to. But this was a time where I have to go into this computer, and I really don't like going into them unless I have to. So here I had to go into this computer just so I could take reseat the keyboard. There's a screw. There's one screw inside of the keyboard, under the keyboard outerlay, that is stopping the keyboard from rising. So I have to take the whole panel off just so I can get up under it to remove the screw, or not only just to remove the screw, but to get in here and get this piece off. And I'm having a difficult time right about now. So I just want to give you an update of what I was doing. And I gotta take these screws out. That's the only thing about it. I don't like taking all of the screws out. That's why I do not like going into the computer unless I have to. Versus mentoring a young lad about finding his faith, finding himself um, in Jesus. Um, so it's a lot of things that are going on right now, and we're gonna hope that this um, this fixes our issue, so we don't have to go into the other avenues outlined as our other issues were to purchase another keyboard to install, versus having to purchase another motherboard to test or to install, meaning that there may be a shortening in the motherboard. So um, going through this test to see does this work, or see will this diagnostic the computer itself. And again, I do not like going into the computer to find these things, but we have to do what we have to do in order to get this thing moving. So whatever it takes is whatever we have to do. So without ado, we're going in to the computer and we're going to remove the the keyboard. This is the part I hate. This is where there's a screw that we don't see. The screw that we don't see. Oh. Take the disc out. And that's still not it. I'm missing something somewhere. That's one thing is you run into all these different things. You run into all these different things while trying to repair one simple thing, and ends up just being a shorter way to do it. That's why I don't like to go into it, because it could have been a shorter way to do it. But I'm just going all the way through it anyway, taking extra precautions and doing it safe and doing it right. Technical technology supporting your computer's needs, and that here's what we're doing, supporting the computer's needs. So a little bit about me. I've been doing computers for a few years, since I was around 14, and sometimes I needed little assistance. And other times I'm just fine. Other times it's just a walk in the park. But there are areas where I have to figure out, okay, well, why isn't this doing this, or why isn't this doing that? And you run into things like that all the time. So So like right now, I'm just running into this and I'm running into that, but it won't be long before I figure out, what it is, and then we'll be able to move forward. Like right here, there is a screw that is screwed under this panel, but I got to get this panel off. How to get this panel off without breaking it, that is what I'm aiming at. Because there's a sound bar that's under here, and I gotta get the sound bar out. So, I don't know. Without ado, I won't hold you guys any longer. I'll come back with another video as soon as I get everything off. And I know you can't see it anyway, but this is just another update on this one issue. Um, and I will most definitely upload the videos so that way you guys can catch up on it and see, what I found in this particular unit. Um, so, Nonetheless, wish me luck, and we're gonna see can we have another satisfied customer. Technical technologies for your computer's needs. And back to this. I know I just cut this video off, but I knew it was going to be a quicker way to do this, and I found the quicker way. So now I got to put everything back together, which is again why I acknowledge that I just don't like going into the computers. I mean, if it's an easier way for me to do it, to get right there to the point, and I get right there to it. But this just really bit. I say it really bit me just then that I took all these screws out, and now I have to put everything back in. So, not gonna cry about it. I'm just going to reinstall all our screws, put all our screws back in, and I'm going to show you within our time frame what just happened. And you're gonna be like, no way, dude, you can't be serious. Yes, I'm very serious. This what just happened, Yep, this what just happened, Okay. So you gotta make sure I got all the right screws in, make sure I'm not missing one. Because that happens from time to time. You can get all your screws in, then you end up missing the screws. Those are those two screws. Let me get these back in here. That's another thing. Sometimes you get screws mixed up, and that's why I don't like taking the screws out, because they get mixed up. You end up putting this screw in here that doesn't belong there, just like that one doesn't belong there. And it turns into a headache. But the thing is that computers are always trial and error. I always have trial and error with computers. Continue to, don't get discouraged. about, you know, repairing a computer. If you're into this field, don't never get discouraged. Just continue on, keep on trying. I mean, you're a scientist. You have the intelligence that many people don't have, because many people just want to. Many people just want to use the equipment, but don't want to learn how to use the equipment. You'd be amazed. I've had many people that I've had to train how to use equipment, computer equipment, because they didn't know how to use the equipment. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go ahead and finish putting these screws in, because I'm not gonna let this one screw aggravate me. But this is what I'm gonna do. Is I'm going to put these screws in, and I'm going to show you exactly what is going on here. So, that's one screw that goes here. And I think that was the screw, yeah. That was the screw that I put there that needed to go somewhere else. That's why it's detrimental to know where your screws are going. Alright, I got a tool I'm about to use. Okay, now I got this tool here, which is like a needle, but this thing comes out and it grabs hold to the screw. We have to get up under here. This is one of the things that I dislike about these things, is I don't have a magnet to get this screw out. There. Sometimes you have to knock it. It fell out and it hit my foot, and here it is. I got it. So this screw's gonna go right here. It's perfect. This screw's gonna go right here. It's perfect. And I got one more screw that goes right here. That fits perfect. So I'm going to put this on, this back cover plate. And I'm trying to hurry because I only got like a minute left on my tablet. But what I'm about to do is switch over. So Let me switch over to the next one. So here we are back again, and I'm placing the cover back onto the computer over the RAM and memory RAM, hard drive, and the CMOS battery. Alright, so I'll put this battery pack back on because I can use it from here. Now I flip it back around, open it. This is what I'm looking at. The keyboard. Alright, the keyboard is under here. And what I'm doing is I'm reseating the keyboard. See how I just take the keyboard out? I'm looking at it. I'm gonna check it out, look at it, test it, make sure it doesn't have any kind of this and that. Okay. It looks okay. It looks okay. Notice say it looks okay. And here back on this plate, I'm gonna put it right back here. So make sure I look and see, make sure everything else is connected. Because sometimes things can get wiggled out of place. So what I'm gonna do here is go to. I know it's a little difficult to see at this angle, but at least I know what I'm doing. So that's what matters the most. Alright, so I'm gonna flip it over this way and push it in. I'm gonna push it in, close it, flip it back, push my power button, and as you see, everything comes on. But this is what I'm looking for. This is what I'm gonna be looking for. This is what I'm going to be looking for. Nothing. Keyboard does not work. So now I only got one thing that I can do. Is this is what I'm gonna do. And I don't like doing this. I got another keyboard right here. I don't know how adaptable it is, but I'm going to see if this keyboard. I'm gonna see if this keyboard will fit to this computer if I can find my screwdriver. Good God, I tell you the truth. It must be on the floor. Is it on the floor? Nope. That's one reason why you want to make sure you keep all of your tools in one place, because you end up doing what I just did. That keyboard does not work. Alright, so I'm going to see. This keyboard may not come off like that. It looks like it doesn't. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to pull from this keyboard. And I remember what happened to this keyboard. The screen broke and it needed another one.
So this screen needed this computer needed a screen. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm going to, if I can get it popped off. Okay, now let's get it popped off. We want to make sure we take our time with it. All the screws on here basically already been popped off. So what I'm gonna do is just walk down, make sure everything comes off. Just popping it off. Okay. So now that's the sound bar. That's the sound bar, and here is the keyboard. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna take this keyboard, and they come out the same way. Setup is a little bit different, and I'm going to test this keyboard to see if this keyboard will align with this computer. They are, I think this is a Dell computer as well. This is an HP computer. It's an HP computer. This is a Dell computer. So the alignment may be different. So I'm gonna show you what I'm doing. I'm gonna flip it upside down. I'm gonna lift this up. Pops right on out. So here, since the setup is just a little bit different, I got to ensure that I got it on the right side. So the bottom side is gonna read the keys, and I'm gonna flip it closed, which it may be off a little bit, but and it will not read because it is a different type of keyboard. It's a different type of keyboard. So we tried our option here. We tried our option here, and this didn't go. Yeah. So it's just what we ran into. We just ran into that. So I can take this keyboard back again and place it in. I think I just seen something. Something just happened. Something just happened. It's a touchscreen computer. There's a shortening here somewhere because we just had some activity. Don't have anything going, but it seems like something. Seems like it's missing something. I don't know. It seems like we're missing something here. It seems like we're missing something here. So let's look at this. Okay. Well, there's nothing. We don't have any success. Usually, if the keyboard would work, the keyboard would hook in and work. So, what I'm going to recommend for my client here is that we need to see about getting a new keyboard. I'm gonna give her options. So here, what I'm doing now, this is what I'm about to do now, is I like to shop on Amazon. I like to shop on Amazon for things. So a lot of my parts and pieces come from Amazon. So I am going to first I'm going to enlarge my video that's on the TV. Okay. And praise the Lord. So let's see. We put this back in here one more time and test it one more again. And as you can notice, you will see this light come on. You see it? See it trying to flash? Capital out light. Okay. Alright, see the capital out light came on. It came on. But we don't have any activity on the screen. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going onto my storage and going into Amazon. Got an Amazon app which I can just go right on into. And I'm going to put in the keyboard model number NSK dash LA0 SC01 keyboard. Okay. And what it's gonna do is gonna bring up a lot of keyboards. I got plenty of keyboards here. Okay. Now I'm going to estimate for her $20 for a keyboard, for a regular generic keyboard, because those are the prices that I'm seeing. I am seeing $20 keyboards. That's it. So I'm gonna recommend her these keyboards. One of these keyboards, a $20 keyboard. But the thing is, I want to make sure that I got the same keyboard. So I have to look at the specs of the keyboard and make sure that everything is aligned out. Everything looks perfect. Everything looks exactly the same. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stubs to the bottom. The back end looks good, and this keyboard is $15. This keyboard is $15. So, for her to order this keyboard, I have to charge a $5 order fee. Being if I have to order it, I just charge $5. But if they order it, they'll pay their own price. Or they'll pay, with shipping and handling, things like that. But just looking at this is where we will base this out. All right. Now, on the second just off the second hand, this is also what I have to do. I'm going to cut the computer off. This is also what I have to do. I have to go on the back of the computer and pull what type of computer this is. So this computer is I'll take the battery off. Years ago. Well, what was the problem? Actually, you didn't act. You understand? And so, I believe we live in a time. Let's see. Eyes ain't like they used to be. This computer is a Dell P28F. So what I need to find here now is a I believe wholeheartedly in tithes and offerings, but I believe that God has. That looks like that's gonna be a good book. Let me save this book real quick. I know I'm going out a little bit, but I'm gonna add this to my list. So when we're challenged to do things for our community, okay. We ought to be able to have people come up and say, I'm gonna come back later and read this. Download a sample. And we can just do things for the glory of the kingdom of God. I mean, we're living in a time where God. Okay. Anyway, let's go back to doing what we're doing. Dell P28F P28F motherboard. Alright. So we don't really have we don't have a P28F motherboard here. So what I'm going to look for now is we have a Dell Inspiron 15. So let's put that in. A Dell Inspiron 15 motherboard replacement. Okay, and the motherboard replacement that we have here for she has a 15 Inspiron 1530. I think it's a 3521. She has a 3521. I think it was a 3521 if I'm not mistaken. But look at what God can do. Let me see. Hold on. And turn it around. And turn you into a success story. So that's Inspiron 15 3521. So an Inspiron 3521 motherboard, and as you can see, it brought up motherboards, all types of motherboards. So the lowest one that I have here is $190 per motherboard. The next one I have here is $306.50. So I'm going to estimate to her $250. $250 with money back. So it's going to cost $250 for the motherboard if the keyboard doesn't work. Now, option 3, she has 3 options here. That option 1 is to get a new keyboard. That's option 1. Option 2 is to get a new motherboard. That's option number 2. Option 3 is she can send the keyboard back, send the motherboard back, and she can get a wireless a wireless keyboard and mouse. They work just the same for $20. So now I have to figure out this to to piece it all together. So all these videos I just made, I'm gonna make. By the time you watching this, you would have watched the whole video, and this is just part one until I hear back from her to know what she wants to do. Tomorrow's Friday. I take it back to her Saturday, so I'm trying to wrap this up. It's been a week. I've had it for a week, so um, as a matter of fact, let me go in here and add this to the wish list because I'm going to have to go in and reorder this same motherboard if that's what she needs. If that's a big if that's what she needs. So we have a 1.9, 1.8 gigahertz. And motherboards are kind of tricky. They're kind of tricky. So what I may just do is I'm gonna search through here and I may get the 1.9 gigahertz processor, which will give her a little bit more processing speed. Same motherboard, just different processor. Everything laid out the same on the motherboard, on the theme. Nothing different. Everything's the same. I might just go with that and come back if that's what she needs. But we want to take it step by step at a time. What I've already done is I re-imaged the entire computer, backed up her files, and I have pieced together her entire work order. So I gotta send her an invoice. I gotta get her an invoice sent out, and for the work that's already did. So re-imaging the computer is kind of costly. To re-image a computer is $120. That means to restore Windows 8 that she was working with, Windows 8, brand new, fresh out of the box. And not only that, but to install a Microsoft Office program, install an Audacity program, back up her files, and reinstall them to the computer. So she's got a little over $120 worth of programs. I charge like $60 to do programs, like regular software. But I think I even got a security program on there. So I'm gonna go back in and look and see and make sure. But let's go ahead and this is technical technology, so I want you to know what we do here at Technical Technology. So if you do choose us, we thank you. We thank you for choosing us in our service, and we're looking forward to growing with you and supporting you in your computer needs as well as your electronic needs. And we hope that we can continue to be your most trusted computer repair advice, suggestion, setup source. We're looking into doing system backups. So I am going to have a hard drive bank, and we're going to hope that we're going to pray that everything comes out perfect. So therefore we can if you need your computer backed up and you got information that you want backed up and stored and saved, what we'll offer you is a premium, $50 a month, and or it may go down, may go up, who knows? But we're gonna offer a premium to store your information in our data bank. So if you ever need your information, if your computer ever messes up and you lose your information, or you want to just come and get your computer backed up and maintenance, well, we'll offer you a combo of backup and maintenance. And it's just like a car, just like your car. You know, you can come and we will service your car, just like servicing your computer. So, all right. So what I got here is a Dell 1500. I mean Dell Inspiron. Let's see here. So this is the tag that I'm going to write up. I'm going to write this tag up, and I hope that those of you that are looking for positions in computer repairs, to that you can always feel free to come give me a call, give me a buzz, 229-539-4115. JP or Justin Henderson, technician. And you can feel free to shoot me a quick text or email us at technicaltechsolutions@gmail.com or technicaltechsolutions@yahoo.com. If you're watching this video, you want to learn more, become an intern, or become a part of technical technology. Hopefully, as we grow, we can have jobs for you, or we can give you more experience in technology, because I have things around here that I'm about to try to put together. So just leave a comment, and share it to your friends, and spread the word. So here, what we have here is a Dell Inspiron 1530. What was it? 3521. 3521. And make sure, because I'm gonna make sure that we get the right thing here. Yeah, Dell 3521. So I'm gonna put the work completed. And I got chicken scratch handwriting. Is we re-imaged the OS. I'm gonna put parentheses, out of box state. We reset up PC. Okay. We backed up files and placed files back onto PC. Okay. We installed MS Office 2013. We installed Audacity program. Let's see. I want to make sure. I need to see if I put a security program on there. I think we did. Well, it's configuring. It's trying to configure right now. So I'm gonna have to wait for a second. It's configuring an update. So we're gonna put over here in the corner issues were pop-ups and ads, and we had keyboard operation error. Okay. Well, even if we didn't, I'm gonna go back. I'm going back in. I'm going to put. I'm going to install and Avast security program. Okay, now that's what we did there. That's gonna come up to. I gotta go back and look in the handbook and see what we got going on. But now the options. Our follow up. We had keyboard still inoperable. Alright, so got options. Our next one is options. I'm gonna put 1, purchase new keyboard, and we're gonna put estimated $25. Okay. Option 2, motherboard, replacement, which is going to run $250 estimated. Or option 3, she can purchase wireless keyboard and or mouse, keyboard mouse, which will roughly run about $25 depending on where she wants to get it. Alright, so that's it, and we're gonna put down here the estimated total so far. Let's see. I keep things on my phone so that way I can always go back in and look at it. So let's go in and look at our price sheet. My back is starting to hurt again. These spasms. Okay. Let's see if I can. Back. Alright, so don't got it on here. It's not on here. It's not on here. Wow. Okay. Let's see. Let's see if I got it on here. Oh, he just sweet every day. He blows my mind out to make songs for him. I tell you, my heart goes to the bed. There goes my heart when you documents. Oh, my, listen. I wait till my husband go to sleep. He got the same heart. And I go when I put my hands in his back. I still don't have it here, so let's just estimate. We're gonna estimate
And I said, thank you, Jesus. See, he don't know I was there, but he don't have to know I was there. And
we're gonna estimate.
And let me tell you something, that's the love of my life. Oh yes, that's my leader right there.
Alright. I'm gonna cut her a big discount right about now because I don't have my price sheet. Oh yeah, I do. I do got a price sheet. 1 second. Oh.
Because submitted power is governed power, and governed power is established power. And I believe that one of the things that God is calling for even us as women in ministry is to know how to be powerful in ministry and still be submitted to our husbands. And then I thank God for a leader that's not intimidated. That's my love right there.
So, what we got here is our price sheet. Price sheet. There's our price sheet. In our price sheet, we have here pickup service. We had to now this is where a lot of math comes in. Our diagnostic was $35. Okay. Whatever he says, something is going to happen. And God said, let there be light. And there was light. And God said it was good. We didn't do a pickup. We didn't do a trip service, but we did do a pickup. So let me see. Out of area service fee. It's a $25. It's $25 out of service area fee. Out of service area fee. Which is $25. We did this. Nobody elected him and nobody can impeach him. He's God all by himself. We did we did some basic repairs. What we really did, we did two. So but it has no intelligence. But your God is intelligent. He is a strategic God. He is a thinking God. He has a plan. He has a purpose. He has a wisdom. He has a strategy. Oh my God. We're sitting at 120 on advanced repairs. On advanced repairs. Sitting at 120, and that's because of the general Windows problems and error, the data backup and restore, and he said, I'm going to do this one time, and every time thereafter, you will perpetuate your own existence by your own intrinsic discovery of what I have given. And the programs, we're going to add the programs in there, but we're going to add those as three services. So, um, and then our trip visit back is $25. It's gonna be $25. Out of service fee. Out of service fee is $50. So we're really sitting at 170. We're sitting at 205. It's $205 for what we've done. Now, these prices can be tweaked. I can take 60% off of the repairs. I can take 60%, but that's a big chunk because we're not completely fully finished with it. Because I really want to estimate on how much the service for the, let's see, the motherboard replacement, that's $100. Motherboard replace, that's $100 itself. Keyboard replacement, which is fairly simple, minor. So we're gonna just charge $60 there, and if we don't have to do anything else from there is but it can be waived. So we're looking towards a range of between $205 and $305 for the entire thing. But I might waive I'm going to waive the diagnostic. I'm going to waive the diagnostic. I'm going to waive the out of service fee. I'm in the out of service area. So we're going to scratch that, and we're going to save from 120 to 220. So anywhere between $120 to $220. Depends on parts not included. In fact, when you begin to suspect that there's something inside of you, you become attracted to be around other people who know that they have something inside of them. Parts are not included. We knocked her down from $205 from a range of $205 to $305, and we saved her down to $120 to $220. So she has she has basically over 75% savings. She saved over 75%. She saved 75% by coming to us. We can get the parts for it ordered. We can get the parts replaced, whatever she wants to do. But it's up to her as a customer. So now I gotta write this up in a text message, and oh god, I hate to do it. I hate it, but it's what we gotta do. Technical technology, supporting your computer needs. Hope that you guys find these videos very helpful, informing, and look forward to hearing more feedback from you guys, seeing more from you guys, and being plus some. So until next time, supporting your computer needs, JP.